More college stuff thanks to Chase Lucas. The former high school star had a heck of a run with the Sun Devils, but now he's ready to take his talents to the NFL. Lucas sat down with our local guy and a former Sun Devil, Robby Baker. Robby, Chase Lucas is looking to go pro just like you did.
Yeah, Richard, there are a lot of similarities between Chase and I. We both went to high school here in Phoenix. We both went to Arizona State. Chase, of course, played football for the Sun Devils. I played intramural flag football at ASU. We really have a lot in common, if you ask me. All jokes aside, though, in just a few weeks, Chase is hoping to hear his name called in the NFL draft, just like his former Chandler teammate, N'Keal Harry.
That's a really good closing speed by Lucas.
It's a whole lot of emotions, man. Excitement, just very, very pleased with what I've done for the past couple months. But at the end of the day, man, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th, that's going to be one of the craziest days I feel like of my life, man.
The New England Patriots select.
Like I told you earlier, I thinking about doing it by myself, man, just sitting there and just waiting. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, a lot of good emotions. I'm excited and I'm very, very happy and blessed.
How much have you kind of leaned on some of those guys, local guys that you've been friends with growing up, to kind of help you through the process?
A lot, man. I call them, every week. I talk to N'Keal damn near every day. But, like I said, until you actually got to go through it, personally and stuff like that, there's only so much people can say until you just got to go experience it yourself.
Tackle led by Chase Lucas.
You got the Sun Devils on there.
Yep.
What has it meant for you to look back now, kind of a little removed? You look back on your ASU career. What's kind of your takeaway?
I'm happy. I really am. I told myself if I'm going to go to ASU, this is what I wanted to do. And, the timing was different, Nobody knew about COVID. I didn't think I was going to redshirt or anything like that, but I feel like it's been all a part of the process. And, 6 years seems like a long time, but it went by like the snap of your fingers, man. And I've been so blessed to come in contact with the people and, Herm Edwards, Marvin Lewis, Antonio Pierce, like whoever thought that they would get coached by them in college.
The 6 years is a bit of a unique college experience, but how do you think that kind of shaped you and got you ready for where you're at now?
Perfectly, especially switching from running back to DB. It was a hard transition, probably one of the hardest things I had to do in my life, but I feel like the 6 years just had to get me to where I am right now, you know what I mean? You had to learn, you had to get your feet wet, and that's why I think the 49 stars came from, you know what I mean? It was because I just had to get that experience under my belt to be where I wanted to be.
I remember at your signing day, you were so excited to stay true and go to ASU. You wanted to build a legacy and be a role model there. Do you feel like you kind of checked a lot of the boxes you were kind of hoping to?
Man, actually, since you said it, I was thinking about that the other day, man. Even at Arizona State, even at Chandler, everything that I've done in my whole life, man, I've checked off every box, you know what I mean? I told everybody I was going to go to Chandler and beat Hamilton for the first time and win a state championship, checked off those boxes. Told myself I was going to be a D1 player, checked off that box. Did everything I wanted to do at ASU. So, hopefully on the 29th and the 28th or something like that, I can check off that last box.
I heard rumor a little Frank Darby bet between you and Frank in terms of the draft. Can you enlighten us a little bit here? What's going on?
Definitely. I can't remember when it was, but we were just sitting at the house one day, and he was like, man, Chase, he looked at me, he was like, I'm going to get drafted higher than you. And I just started laughing at him. I'm like, okay, Frank, that's what you think, man. And it was going into the 2020 season, and he was like, bet 5,000. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, come on, we both don't have $5,000. Like, let's just be real. He was just like, man, bet 5,000. We're gonna see who goes first, or who goes farthest. And I told him, I said, okay. So that was in 2020. It's 2022 now. I've been saving up money every day, just in case. You know what I mean? Just from some insurance. But he got it, so he got it up in there. And I told him, I said, we're gonna see on the 28th, 29th, or the 30th. So I'm excited. I'm excited to make some money or lose some money.
You was 6th round, right?
Yeah, 185, I believe.
Oh, who's counting now?
I'm counting. I need 184. I need 184. That's all I need.
Nothing like a cool $5,000 bet to add a little bit more stress to what will already be the biggest day of Chase's life. And Richard, I'm glad you're here in the studio as well. I've been meaning to ask if you had that $5,000 to pay up on the bet we made a few weeks ago. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that I thought you lent him $5,000 because you look like $1 million.
Oh,
Welcome to
you.
the team, Robby Baker. You talked about the similarities between you and Chase, and you know we did a teletape here.
Oh,
you know?
look at this.
You got Robby Baker, Chase Lucas, high school. You know, Chandler. You know, your position is Swiss Army knife. His is DB. You know, you're 6'5", 220. The camera takes a weight from you, and then he ran the 40 and what 4.48. You had a 4.4 GPA.
Yep, perfect.
He had 12 reps on the bench press. You drink 12 cups of coffee a day.
In the morning, usually.
Yeah, just to get the day started, right? So, yeah, welcome to the team. How cool was this to be your first story when you consider you covered him in high school and at ASU, and now you're in the big leagues. He's about to go to the NFL. How cool is that?
It is truly kind of a full circle deal, right? Having covered Chase when he was at Chandler and covering his state championships, and now he's ready to hit the big time in the NFL. I feel like I hit the big time now here at Fox, a station, being from Phoenix, growing up watching Fox 10. This is still surreal. I would ask you to pinch me to make sure it's real, but that may be kind of weird on live TV.
Yeah, I can give you the Will Smith slap if you want. No. But anyway, we won't do that. No violence on this. Is a family show here. But just tell people your story, how you came back here.
Yeah, so I worked in San Diego for a year right out of college.
Ooh,
and
wow.
then, I know, sorry.
What a tough assignment
real
first
lucky
year.
Guy, yeah.
I went to Midland Slow Death Teams. But anyway, go ahead.
San Diego. They say Midland, Odessa is the San Diego of Texas.
Yeah, right, yeah. Or the armpit. I don't know. One of them.
Very similar. I spent the last 4 years in Mobile, Alabama. Had my own sports show there and got to cover Alabama, Auburn, all the great high school football that goes on there. And then had the opportunity to come back home here and join the team, and I couldn't say yes fast enough.
Yeah, all kidding aside, I love Midland, Odessa. Great area, a lot of good people still live there that I know. Yeah. Love this guy. Welcome to the team. We are so happy to have you here, man. Welcome back to the Valley, man.
Thank you. Happy to be here.